Hey everyone, Freddie here. And been watching a couple of news sources lately and following the news since Trump's social post and regarding the EWC and everything that goes with it. And we get Elon being called up by Ramaphosa to tell him that we're a constitutional democracy with a constitution, with our rules deeply embedded in law and what knows else. But we know that you can't assess a law on the best intentions, but rather you must look at the worst atrocities that can be committed with the law. Now, if we look at the north of our friends Zimbabwe, we know that all turned out. There was laws in place and everything, and how they would do it in the end, it just transpired to such a degree, the confiscation of land, that the economy basically collapsed and they had hyperinflation. Further to that, if you follow the news on the possible ambassador to South Africa, Pollock, he said that the world is tired of the policies of redressing the past. We need to get past that, because we can't have redressing the past and laws that are basically race-based. We know that Trump had a discussion about that his administration is anti-DEI, and then our government has a discussion with Elon or Starlink company about a 30% BEE requirement for him to get a license. Yet all our neighbors have Starlink that provides internet at a fraction of the cost than local providers for rural areas. But he can't get a license because he doesn't want to give 30% away. And that doesn't help when he's in the ear of the US president and you try to enforce these type of laws or rules onto a company that wants to invest in South Africa. That is basically economical suicide. We heard Julia saying that they will expropriate land and there's nothing that the US can do and blah blah blah. The thing is, we must just remind Julia, there's a lot of US companies that's actually operating in South Africa. We have companies like Ford, PepsiCo, the software company. So there's a lot of investment at stake for us to be sanctioned by the US. That's really a big problem. This is development that we should be following, and let's hope sanity prevails when we deal with the US government. And lastly, thinking that if we lose the trade with the US, China is going to uptake it, we must keep in mind that South Africa is a net importer from China. Yes, we do export minerals to them, raw materials, but we export more to the US. So basically the US is telling us, you must know where your bread is buttered, and knowing that the G20 is coming around, that's going to be interesting. So let's hope sanity prevails and we can get better policies and sort out the thing with the US. Otherwise, I see a real tough time for the South African economy going forward with the Trump administration. And knowing that we need some economic growth and employment, that's something that we can do with more regularly good policy and good governance. That's all I've got to say for now. If you like my content, please subscribe. Follow my YouTube channel. I'm just posting now. I'm busy still at the back end getting stuff done. I hope to see you there, and if you like my content, please share it. Thanks man, bye bye.